If Marie Antoinette called me to go to Paris to make shoes only for her, I would go in a second, Manolo Blahnik stated in an interview. 3 years later, he received a call from the producers of Sofia Coppola's 2006 film, Marie Antoinette. I dropped everything, he said. I've been mad for Marie since I was a little boy, because she's the maximum of elegance. Sofia Coppola needed a designer to recreate the period's decadent rococo shoes. He was our first and only option to design them, the director stated. I thought Marie would have ordered her shoes from Manolo Blahnik if she was around today. He was commissioned to design 25 pairs of shoes for the shopping scene. Blahnik's research took him to collections of 18th century shoes in Paris and London's Victoria and Albert Museum. The museum offered footwear that belonged to the French Queen. I went to Versailles for inspiration and London to look through archives that sold antique materials, the designer recalls. I took all of this incredible silk that cost a small fortune, and I spent hours fringing and looping it through antique buckles. They said make them sexy, but I wanted to do something very academic, so I did some kind of a cross between academic and a little bit of fantasy, he says. But then his shoes, especially the films, are a fantasy. Indeed, that is the only thing I want to offer people, he says. The candy-colored heels are embellished with fanciful ribbons, beads and buttons, rosettes, embroidery, and jewels. In their frosting-like decadence, these shoes are the perfect embodiment of the lavish lifestyle associated with Marie Antoinette. Manolo's assistant would visit the set with the materials to get Sofia and costume designer Melina's feedback. And every single time they went absolutely mad for the bloody shoes. It was a fun day when the shoes arrived in these big, gorgeous boxes wrapped in ribbon, Sofia gushed. It felt just like the I Want Candy montage, where the camera swoops over the Queen's whimsical yet elaborate collection of pastel footwear. Manolo was shocked at the play his confections received in the film. I didn't expect it, he said. I thought under those big dresses you would see a glimpse, but the camera lingers for a moment on the shoes, and the ladies of the court are looking at the shoes, and it's quite extraordinary how they captured it. I'm very, very pleased, actually. It was a challenge for me, but I was very surprised. Marie Antoinette became the first film that he designed a full collection for. Blahnik was the only person who could design shoes fit for a queen.